Hologram or human? Which would you prefer to talk to when in need of assistance at the airport?
Yeah, Trekkies may be surprised to know that holograms are no longer limited to Star Trek's immersive holodeck, famous for its interactive holographic crew. The images have landed on Earth as assistants at select airports.
Ooh, so will they materialize at CLT? Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot May Beeler has more to tell us if they are coming.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I like it.
So are you looking for TSA? Pre-check, restroom, the gate. Well, air travelers at Miami International Airport can now ask an AI-powered hologram chatbot located at key entry points for guidance. Yeah, it's part of an experiment at the airport. So officials say the bots are meant to enhance the passenger's travel journey through real-time, location-based intelligence and natural conversation. Holograms are a physical recording of a light field that creates a true three-dimensional image with physical depth and perspective. Now, Miami became the first airport globally to deploy conversational artificial intelligence with holographic avatars. MIA has 4 AI-powered hologram chat boxes. They speak 40 languages to answer passenger questions. They help passengers navigate the airport. The launch of the bot is part of the $9 billion modernization effort at Miami International. Now, Japan Airlines has announced it will use humanoid robots at Tokyo's airport to help move cargo and baggage on the ramp. Goodness. Now, New York's LaGuardia Airport is dipping its toe into the three-dimensional image assistant pool. Next time you're there, check out Bridget, a life-size AI hologram in Terminal B. She provides step-by-step directions and answers flight amenity questions.
Okay, so May, you asked the question, or we posed the question at the beginning. If given a choice so far, do passengers prefer a real person or a hologram if they're available?
So CBS did an interview with several people, and folks are kind of intrigued. But one gentleman said he talked to it initially, but then he happened to see a volunteer at an information desk close by. He said he dumped the bot and he wanted to talk to a human being. So I guess it just depends on your age. And this is a novelty. I think I would talk to the bot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I would try it. If you, the key is everyone wants the answer.
Yeah,
right?
and are you in a hurry? And how quickly can I get my answer? Can I understand you?
Yeah,
Got a human being right here who can take care of me. Hey, where is Margaritaville, the restaurant?
Right.
You know, right.
Where's that morning mimosa?
Right.
7:30 in the morning. The people down in Miami, the officials down there, do they think that this will grow in popularity and replace humans?
They say it absolutely will not replace humans, that they value their employees. This is it's an experiment to see how well it goes. I think it's fascinating. I'd get a kick out of seeing it.
You know, I wonder, in Miami, you have a lot of international speakers.
Right.
I wonder if you can quickly, with AI, you can go to any language, like right away, and you're limited to whatever the person behind the counter can speak.
Exactly. So 40 languages. 40 languages they offer.
Definitely helpful.
Yeah, so very, very helpful. Now the big question is, are they coming to CLT, Charlotte Douglas International Airport, anytime soon? I asked, and the officials there said, well, we're kind of monitoring how this experiment is going at Miami. Keeping an eye on it, and then we'll kind of make a decision. But no plans anytime soon.
Okay.
I like the idea. I think especially if it's something really simple, right? If you maybe normally would have consulted the terminal map, those can be a little bit confusing. You have to look at the legend. So if you can quickly find your answer, I think I would prefer a human for a more complicated question. But simply, hey, where's the Admirals Club? Like, where's the lounge? Where's this, that, and the other?
Plus,
the AI is always there. The bot's always going to be there.
You don't have to hunt anyone down.
Right. That's right. And don't forget, we've got the information desk, pre-security at CLT.
Yes.
Lovely people.
They're all very helpful.
And
it's one of the coolest designs, too.
Oh, yeah, right. It's an engine. It's a jet engine.
Yeah.
These are volunteers, lovely people. They're there to help you. Don't be shy.
They're
volunteers.
You learned something new every
day.
There we go.
All right. Happy to answer. And try to get a card. They've got airplane cards. Or trading cards now.
What?
And for CLT, ask for it next time you're at the airport. I'll be there Thursday. I'll fill you in.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, trading cards.
That's a deep tease.
CLT. Yeah, we're going to be live in the morning. That's one of the busiest travel days of the 4th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So we'll be there live Thursday morning. I'll look for a trading card for you.
All right.
I like it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
No bots, though. No bots.
No bots. Okay.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.